Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. And we're doing another vinyl update where I just kind of let you guys in on my record collection over here. But we're not really doing any new records coming into the collection in this video. We're actually, in a few videos, going to be diving into my 7 inches. We are getting sexy in here. Yes, that's right. I keep them down here. Right down there. Before we get fully into this vinyl update, I do want to say that this vinyl update is here. It is sponsored by the good people over at Vinyl Me Please. They are a monthly vinyl club where you get exclusive pressings of new and old and classic records sent to your front door in the mail. They've passed me numerous fantastic records over these past months, as they have with many of their subscribers, and subscriptions with them also gives you access to an exclusive store, and there are a lot of other perks too. Head down to a link in the description where you can essentially read up on Vinyl Me Please and sort of see if it is the monthly vinyl subscription service for you. On with the 7-inch vinyl update. So I'm just gonna, pull some of them up, and we're gonna take this a few videos at a time because the 7 inches, there's a few of them. There's quite a few of them. All right, let's start off. The first one we have here is A Place to Bury Strangers. Keep slipping away. If you're looking for a little dark, moody, post-punky noise rock music with some sweet hooks, give a listen to this single, A Place to Bury Strangers. Proudly sitting in the record collection of mine over in the 7-inch section. This is a very nice single. One of my favorite disco singles, one of my favorite pop singles right here. We have an Atlantic Records single. Duh, Anthony. Duh. From Abba, Fernando. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Are there even drums in that song? I really don't know. But Fernando, man. Fernando. It's a classic little tune. Fernando. So, Abba. I actually do enjoy Abba quite a bit. I love me some Abba. Shamelessly. So, all right. We're moving on to a few 7 inches from Against Me. Back when I enjoyed them so much more. This is actually two really good little 7 inches over here. This isn't so much an acoustic 7-inch, but it's like 5 tracks or so. No, it's 4 tracks. Some of which end up landing on Reinventing Axl Rose, in my opinion, their best record. But there's kind of like a bit more of a raw recording here. I especially love the rendition of I Still Love You, Julie on this track. The song's made me cry so many times. Anyway, and this is an acoustic 7-inch of some of their tracks. I love Reinventing Axl Rose, and We Did It All for Don. I love their renditions of those tracks on this acoustic EP. So we have 2 little sweet little 7 inches from Against Me there, and I believe that the little 7-inch art over here is pretty cool. Although it's not really, oh yeah, there's a little card in here. That's what I remembered. A lyric card. Isn't that sweet? Get a little lyric card in there with the Against Me 7-inch. Crimes. Or crime. And I haven't, as Forgiven by Against Me, that's funny. Haven't really, I don't think I've played any of these 7 inches for a while, man. I often find myself just kind of playing my LPs a lot of the time, 7 inches, I kind of play them a little bit, when I first get them, and then they kind of fall to the wayside for me, and this is kind of reminding me maybe I should be playing some of these more, especially these ones. Got a few cool ones over here from the Anamanaguchi boys. We have a split over here between Anamanaguchi and Starscream over here. The A side with Anamanaguchi on it has one of my favorite Anamanaguchi songs, My Skateboard Will Go On. And the Starscream track on the other side is a Shred the Gnar into the Stars. If you're looking for like some pop punk 8-bit shit, give a listen to the thing. It's a nice white 7-inch. Oh yeah, give a listen to this thing. It's sold out, guys. It's sold out. But you can, look it up on the internet. But shout out to the Anamanaguchi guys for being solid dudes who I'm really anticipating their forthcoming record. Could be really, they were so young. They were so young in that picture. They were so young. And I love this. This is their little 7-inch. It's clear. Their little 7-inch for the track Airbrushed. And on the B side, it's a remix of the track. And what's so cool? This is This is number 35 of 300, and it's a little hologram. Oh my God! It's a little hologram. That's so cool. That's so cool. You got a little hologram 7-inch there. That's amazing. Had to cop it. This one's a great 7-inch, though I didn't really love the LP that this band came out with. I thought they came out with a few good singles, namely this song, Meet Me in the City. Meet Me in the City! This is a really fun song from the Babies, featuring members of Vivian Girls and Woods coming together for just a brief little, simple 7-inch and a very plain white card. Nothing too flashy here, but the song itself is really good. So I can't fault that. No complaints about that. No complaints about a good song on a 45. You know what I'm saying? It's a little, I don't know, bit of garage punk, garage rock kind of thing going on. A little lo-fi too. It's a good track. The Babies, Meet Me in the City, look it up. This is a great little 7-inch too. I wish this band took it farther than they did. But, this 7-inch is still good. Balkans, Adita V. B-side, Cave. This was a little, it's a little punky, I would say, this track. But it's got a bit of an indie flavor too. Kind of strokes-ish, but a little harder, if I recall correctly. And the performances on this 7-inch and just their full-length LP that they came out with later are really tight playing. Doit! So Balkans, Adita V. Cave. All right, this is a bunch of 7-inches in one sleeve. And the reason that there's so many 7-inches in one sleeve is that these are all my Beatles 7-inches. I have numerous Beatles 7-inches. The Beatles, 8 days a week. Classic little pop tune right there. The Beatles, Ballad of John and Yoko, Old Brown Shoe on the other side. Yoko Ono and the band looking sweet on the cover there, looking cute. We also have the Beatles, Don't Let Me Down, Don't Let Me Down, and Get Back, Get Back. Very nice. Oh, and we have this one's an oldie but a goodie. We have the Beatles covering Twist and Shout on here. That's pretty nice. And somebody on the sleeve here, somebody was doing some math. Some times tables. 17 times 3. Let's see if this math adds up. 17 times 3. 3 times 7, 21. Carry the 2. Yeah. 3 times, yeah, 51. Okay, the math is sound. The math is sound. When you buy some of these old 7-inches, people write their names on them. People write all sorts of stuff on there. And also on the sleeve it says $8, Great Country, Hank Williams Sound-alike. I don't know, that seems kind of like an inaccurate description of the Beatles, but we'll let it slide. We also have the Beatles, Love Me Do, and P.S. I Love You. We have the Beatles with one of my favorite songs of theirs. Love this track. It's a George Harrison song, and it's off of Abbey Road, Something. One of the best love songs of all time. Something in the way she moves. Oh, it's a little dusty. Oh, it's a lot dusty. I gotta clean this off. And Come Together on the other side. That's wonderful. And it seems that I have 2 copies of Get Back and Don't Let Me Down. So maybe we can do a giveaway or something. Since I have 2 copies of that, and I did not realize until now, which again sort of illustrates how rarely it is that I am going into these singles. But I love that we're getting together to do it, and that we're venturing into this rarely explored section of the Fantano record collection, which is why, you know, it's taken me so long to do these 7 inches in a video. Ugh. Dust. Dust! Ugh. A lot of these 7 inches are much older than the rest of my collection. All right. Here is another disco group that I love, the Bee Gees. You should be dancing. Love the Bee Gees. Love some Bee Gees singles. The Bee Gees were fantastic. Abba was fantastic. Can't complain about the Bee Gees. And actually, I remember I didn't really mind the B side on here too. Subway. I thought that was a good B side. I need to hear it again to totally recall it, but I do remember in my head really liking that B side. And we have another Bee Gees single over here for Night Fever, Night Fever. Can't, you know how to do that. Just love those disco tunes. Can't get enough of them. Can't get enough of them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. This is a nice one. This is a nice one. Got Chuck Berry over here. Chuck Berry. Chuck on Chess Records with Reelin' and Rockin'. And we also got Sweet Little 16. Who can complain about that 7-inch? That's a wonderful couple of tracks. Wonderful couple of old school rock and roll tracks. Rock classics. Chuck Berry. Look up Chuck Berry if you don't know who the fuck Chuck Berry is. What are you doing? You're failing at life. And we also have Fats Domino over here with Blueberry Hill and Bo Weevil. Can't complain about that 7-inch either. That's why I got it. Nah. Man, I'm not playing these 7 inches enough. Got some good tracks in here. Holy shit. All right, over here, I got a little hardcore 7-inch that I think was passed to me by the guys over at Red Scroll Records, I believe. Shout out to them, as always. And this is a 7-inch brass caskets. Brass caskets, really, like some heavy, dark stuff, if I remember correctly. But again, I would need to revisit it and try it out to sort of get a full grip. A little dark, sort of Xeroxed sheet in here. Looks like some lyrics or something. It's really ominous. Weird imagery on here. Some kind of letter from the Ministry of Truth with the Illuminati eye in the corner. Maybe this 7-inch is a recording device that the Illuminati is using to spy on me. That's a possibility as well. As long as we're getting conspiratorial. Looks like we got a few Johnny Cash singles over here in his sleeve. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We're cooking with some gas here. We have Johnny Cash with the song Big River on Sun Records. Look up Sun Records. And we have Ballad of a Teenage Queen on the other side. And finally, we have Johnny Cash with, let's see, This Side of the Law. That is, let me see. Oh, this says radio station copy. Uh-oh, illegal. This Side of the Law on the B side. And then we have on the A side, Flesh and Blood. Some classic country right there. And I would say that would make it for this here vinyl video. Okay? We will make another vinyl video soon. Getting closer to the end of the 7-inch section. I think we did pretty good. We went from A to Johnny Cash. I'd say we made some good progress over there, and we have more over here, more down there, so much more to cover. But yeah, we're going to get through all these 7 inches over here, and then the 7 inches will have been covered. And then once that's kind of done, maybe you know, some more 7 inches will start making their way into the vinyl updates, because maybe I'll start, you know, paying attention more to that sort of side of things. I really should. All right. That's it. Anthony Fantano, vinyl, update, forever.